is natural beauty. Nah, not me. In an undisclosed location in Missouri. Rain came through. Got a beautiful contrast. Sunset going down. Rain clouds around. It was pouring. I'm surprised these streets are dry, but that's how hot the summer is. And you just tuned, as you saw the title. I think it was 2.5 have gone up a pound or so. And I gotta say, with the results of last week, right, 238 last Monday, and as of Tuesday, yesterday was 229, dropped down about 8-9 pounds. I've been completely intuitive with it. I'll put in the majority just to track as I start my day, what I'm eating, to have a sense of it. Roughly get about 1,000 to 1,200 calories in fruit, coffee with sugar, shred juice, snake juice, shout out Snake Guy, Cole Robinson, all those things. He's completely abolished, thrown away all of his recipes, strategies, everything on the 90s diet, bodybuilding, whatever the case may be. Still saying some of the same shit, but who cares who you follow? What's your discipline? And how are you adhering to it? Anyway, so you saw the title of the video. Pushing things further than I have before, going for a new low. Lowest I've had previously, 224.7. Looking to hit 219. 5 pounds is always my milestone. And so I'm seeing if a 5-day sugar day on the 23rd day, the day of the Jordan. Yeah, I got a bunch of days, a bunch of countings. Summer shred, 5-day sugar fast. Just stay with it. You know what I'm doing. That shit don't matter. Whole goal, push another 5 pounds to a new milestone and put me in the 19s. Not in the 19s. Put me in the two teens. I don't know how you say that shit, but you feel it. Darren, what up, fam? Thanks for joining in. Just got through getting the pump. Been doing the same training. Talked about it yesterday. You saw the thumbnail. You saw the little tiny triangle of weights. And there's a 20-pound weight missing. So there's 3 25s, a 30-pound dumbbell, 15, 10. I don't fuck with anything below that. But I'm basically just hitting full body, set of 30. Every muscle group, do some squats, shoulder press at the top of it, shoulder exercise. Today I did raises, front, side, rear, hitting all 3 parts of the delt. Chest, did bench, flat bench, press, sets of 30 like I said, and 2 ways to build muscle, 2 ways to stimulate the muscle, and that's what I'm focusing on, because obviously I'm not gonna stimulate the nervous system with heavy weights. So pumping blood into the muscle, pumping that glycogen in there, getting it stimulated that it is needed, so I hold on to as much as possible, grip it tight, I don't want to get smaller. Because for the next 5 days I will have no protein, relying completely on sugar and starches with that, mainly rice. Walking up to the Walmart right now to grab some more rice. Had some jasmine, cilantro lime rice, which, if you know, breaks down into glucose in the body. Carbohydrates, people. I learned this actually back when I lost weight on keto, understanding nutrition and macros, that basically carbohydrates, one form or another, sugar. Fructose, I believe it's glucose, sugars, rice, starches, then there's the refined, glucose, fructose, sucrose? I'm not too much into the science. I just want to know what the fuck it does in my body. That's as scientific as I need to get A, B, C, the results. So yeah. Also, one thing I haven't done on the sugar fast at all, cereal. They got some Frosted Flakes down in the breakfast continental. It's actually a warm breakfast. Not gonna have any of those eggs and sausage. I only had it once. But what is it? Boone House Farms or whatever. They got a mocha coffee drink with about, I think, 30 or 50 grams of sugar. Take half of that, 7-8 ounces. Splash that in there with some Frosted Flakes. shred juice in the morning mixed with some apple juice or strawberry banana fruit smoothie. Basically, sugar, sugar, sugar everywhere. And I go through the day with a coffee, some sugar in that. Work throughout the day, active, get about 5,000 steps. Get the rest of my 10K steps. As of right now, this nice little stroll, low intensity, not running, not increasing the hunger. One thing I can tell, water weight, food weight, I might even be a little dehydrated, not getting enough water throughout the day. But I am getting the salts, I am getting the potassium, I am getting the magnesium. I can tell the cuts, looking in the mirror, the pump. I can tell where my body is based on the level of body fat, even if the scale is adding up to it. Like I said yesterday, or today, I gained a pound over yesterday, roughly 229, up to, I think I actually hit 227 sometime this week in the last day or two. But I check it throughout the day, so I was up to 229 yesterday, woke up, or midday actually, after being out for the day, 230.5. As I've told you about the numbers, they don't lie. I check the scale, dry weight, waking up in the morning, check it after I eat, check it after I go to the bathroom. Any chances, I usually don't report if they're not anything good, don't care for, but I'm not connected or related to that. I'm also looking in the mirror, also looking at how I feel. Since I've been here over these last 2 weeks, I could definitely tell when I was 238 when I got here, inflammation, bloating, drinking, socializing, eating, whatever took an effect. Had a whole week of starches and carbs. But by sticking to pretty strict fruit fasting or sugar fasting, over the last week and a half, I've dropped it back down. So I'm very happy with where I'm at. And I'm looking at this 5-day sugar fast. I've never pushed it this far. I've done the Marcus Belly Bell protocol 2.5, 2 days off. I've pushed it to 3 days at one point before going into protein the next day. So this is pretty much going to be all sugars, fruits, honey, table sugar, juices, smoothies, cereal, rice, stop music. This Galaxy Buds, man, it's a great feature. But when you don't understand what I'm saying, it's a bit annoying. Anyway, so that's going to be the diet. Had the rice, went in and had a bowl, cut up some honey mangoes, had 2 honey mangoes, a banana, a fruit cup, tropical fruit cup with like the black cherry jelly, put some honey on that, some sugar on that. I was from what I was clocking, I think at about 2,600 calories. Oh, I couldn't find the picture. I'll pull it back up. But some chocolate-filled marshmallows, yes, because it's all sugar. I don't, I sprinkle in, I will be honest. It's not something I enjoy on a daily. It's just now and again because I can and because it's sugar. Why the fuck not? I definitely notice the difference, and that's why I don't preach it. I don't teach it. I just highlight it, kind of use it as a, get your attention kind of thing. But every time, whether it's a Slurpee at a gas station, whether it's marshmallows, clusters, the Nerds clusters, those are pretty good. Not good for you, none of it is. But anyway, I say all that to say just the processed refined sugars. One thing I definitely notice is the lack of micronutrients. I can have all the natural sugars, whole food sugars, fruits, juices, all that stuff. Tastes great, feels great. It's the same result as far as the sugar fasting, and my body knows the difference. I feel the burn. It's like chemical. It's like just lacking good stuff. It's just calories and sugar burning off. The way I look at it mentally, and it's actually not even as good because table sugar digests very well from what I hear and experience. But I pretty much just look at it as processed refined sugar with whatever junk they put in it. Like I said, not something I do every day, not something I do every week even, but I have no problem throwing it in the mix because the way this diet works amps up the metabolism, amps up the digestion, amps up what you burn down, and you get to use it, especially if you're active, especially if you're getting it in, and especially if you know what you're doing. So, with that, we got some comments here. W-Man bro, Darren, I don't know what you're saying there. W-Man. For the win, I'm going to take it as the win. Why am I that color? I don't know. Talk to God, Kyle. See, Kyle? Hi, that is the stream, bro. Not to be mean. What is the stream? Okay. That's mean, bro. Oh, hell no. Why are you brown? Yeah. Are y'all having a race war in the comments? Are you really as girthy as they say? My G. That's why I don't worry about the comments. Sometimes it's just foolish. But hey, thank y'all for tuning in. Get the engagement up. Push it out there. Let people know we over here on some real shit. Anyway, join me if you will. I'm going to be sugar fasting for the next 5 days, no protein, just carbs, sugars, the list I just went down. Pretty much rice is what I'm sticking to. Got some cut up watermelon in there. And we're gonna see what it do on this scale. Like I said, I'm pretty much daily, as I talked about in the video, high frequency training. So every day since Sunday, today is Wednesday. I've had 4 days straight hitting the every body part basically as best I can. It's hard to get lats, unless you got a good old pull-up bar. I am 6'3", so ain't nothing really out there allowing me to get some good pull-ups in. Like I said, I do not have a gym. If y'all got any ideas for exercises, put them down in the comments. But I'm basically just stimulating all body parts, sending the glycogen, sending all the sugar and digesting, stimulating the muscles so that we can hold on while we go through this stretch without protein. But the goal, again, is 219. Put me down in the teens, which would be, if we hit the mark, 9 pounds, less than 10 pounds away from our goal of 210. That is where your boy will be at based off of my lean body weight of about 180, maybe 178. I haven't actually looked at that number on the scale, but I'm at 22%, floating around 22% body fat. Goal to get to 15%. They say 12 to 15% where the six-pack comes out. Y'all saw already, I think when I hit my low at 224, that was when I first started sugar fasting at 248 on the left. On the right was pretty recent at that 224.7. And me in the mirror, getting a good laugh, a tickle, actually seeing that six-pack, top of the abs, poking out. Pretty amazing, if I say so myself, no shame. Stop music. NCWay fam. That is what it is. I'm over here doing it every day. If you want to follow along, if you want to join in on the journey, I encourage you to do so. It's easy to adhere to, easy to get it in, very flexible as you see. And I'm just over here experimenting, getting it in. But the goal is 15% body fat for the summer. We're coming up to the close of July, so that gives me 4 weeks. And if you do the math, if I stick to it, we can do it. But of course, it's about a lifestyle. I could care less about crossing the finish line if I'm uncomfortable, if I'm not enjoying it. But the good part is there's a lot about sugar fasting to enjoy. So with that, in the meantime, as you track this journey along with me, I appreciate you tuning in. As always, I'm gonna be right here wishing you the best and only success on your journey. So tell me what it is that you're doing, the results that you're getting, any questions that you have, if I can help you out, shoot your boy a message, DM, comment, whatever. None of that race wars or whatever is going on in these live comments. But I'm gonna be right here, being the best version of myself. Lift it with me now. Be on and forward, baby. The question, who are you going to be? Peace.